I try to remain some sort of positivity, even though negativity is all around me. But man, I worked hard. Man, I keep working hard. Man, I'll keep going harder. And what I like to tell y'all is I feel a shift in the atmosphere, man. You know, I'm used to getting money. It's just that now I got so many bills, I just don't keep a lot of it. But I feel a shift in the atmosphere, and I can see it around me. You know, I can see all those who hated on me for no reason but being myself. Uh, God's starting to turn them over to other shit. You know, motherfuckers can't walk and all kinds of shit. You know, and God is just increasing my ability and my capability to do more and get greater. Do I have obstacles? Absolutely. Am I there yet? Absolutely not. But man, I'm on my way. You know, the journey of a million miles starts with one footstep. You feel me? Man, it's not arriving at the destination that brings you joy. It's the journey. You know, and I've been willing to walk this journey out, you know, even with parents who never respected me. Or like to this day, my mother will tell me, and father, my adopted parents will tell me, give up on your dreams. You know, be who we wanted you to be. You know, make us happy. The fuck I'm gonna make you happy making myself miserable. You know, they want me to do what they do. So you want me to live my life like you? Nasty, disrespectful, disloyal, you know, shit like that. Nah, don't worry about it. I go down there when I can and whatever I need, you know, when I can, if I need to wash my clothes there or whatever. But man, my hopes and dreams ain't never enough. See, they ain't the type of people that be like, you know what? We tired of this nigga asking for shit. You know, we're gonna send him some business. Nah, I grew up with the type of motherfuckers that was like, man, you gotta get it on your own. You want to find out about your mama? Find out on your own. You wanna your real mother. You wanna get a job? Find it on your own. Everything was find it on your own. They helped everybody else, but they told me to find it on my own. So I found God on my own because I never grew up around God. God was never in our house. I never seen love. Never saw my dad hug my mother. Never saw them kiss. Because I was always different, I'm creative and they're followers. Like I'm the type of dude I like to make shit. They like to buy shit. They never supported me. Ever. Told me I was a loser because I like to make shit. And yeah. Yep. And the shift is in the atmosphere because now everybody in the neighborhood like, man, that nigga always grind. That nigga always help people. Why he like that? And they starting to see. That's why he like that. A dude told me the other day, man, he older than my people. And he said, man, why the ambulance stay over there so much? Why don't people so sick? I said, I don't know. I told him my story about, you know, how they treated me as a child and how they still treat me, you know what I mean, as far as being disrespectful and rude. And how the other day my mother was selling her car. I could have sold it for $2,000. She sold it to somebody else for $1,800. She told me, why would I want to see you make $200? We don't want to see you make money. We want to watch you struggle. When I told the dude that, he was like, damn, what type of parents, why would they adopt you? I said, I don't know, bro. Like, that's their spirit. Like, they have no problem being nasty and mean. Like, you know, and then when we get around people, the whole thing switches up. But I'm going to tell you another thing. Yesterday, I was on the same street I grew up on, and my adopted parents came down the street. So the county people was working on the street. So I told the county, I was like, man, stop my mama. I wanted to show her that I had my guys power washing the house. So he stopped her in the middle of the street, and he was like, your son right there wants you. She pulled straight the fuck off. Didn't even look back. So then when I got to the house, I was like, damn, why you ain't stop? She said, well, the guy was waving me, told me come through. She lying because the nigga just stopped her. I can put him on film. He my friend. I can put him on film and tell you the same thing, but they believe a lot in lies, man. If it's demonic and negative, they gonna say it about me. And then they be like, why you over here telling our business? Motherfucker, why you doing that shit? Why you doing that shit? What do you get out of being nasty and negative to a motherfucker? That's just their spirit. There's no God in that family. I'm telling you. But God is in the air. He's showing up. I'm gonna keep struggling. Keep doing what I gotta do. You know, they made it so I don't have no family at all. You know, a lot of people be like, well, sometimes having family, it's like not having. It ain't never like that. Cause you can, even if you hate your aunt or hate your mama or hate your whoever, You can look at them and see some genes. Bro, I ain't got nobody. Nobody out this motherfucker. Nigga, I remember it was 21 degrees outside, and I just stopped by my doctor people. I was like, look, I just want to warm my hands before I go. Came back from Virginia Beach, from the crib in Virginia Beach. I was like, I just want to warm my hands before I go to the hotel. You know what they told me? Well, 21 degrees ain't cold. You can't sit in here and warm your hands. I was like, damn, I haven't really ate. I have been driving all day. I was like, do you mind if I get some meat? They got a house full of fucking food. I'm talking about plenty of food. Probably, if they use all the food they got in their house right now, they probably could feed 200 or 300 people. I said, well, can I make me a sandwich? They're like, we ain't got nothing in here for you. I mean, it's just all being nasty, bro. And then when I left, when they had me evicted like 4 years ago, they walk around telling everybody, well, he just in here being nasty, mean for no reason. It's a lie. Y'all lied to me for 39 years, and I was at the point where I really wanted to find out who my mother was. So I got nasty. Who wouldn't be nasty if a motherfucker lied to you for damn near 40 years? You know, and they went around, they just don't, they have no desire to tell the truth. It's all a lie and all nasty. It's like, I've never understood. My only question to my mother is, how could you be a mother and be that fucking nasty? You know what I'm saying? Like, she just fucking nasty. If I walk in there and be like, hey, how you doing? What do you mean how I'm doing? She just nasty as a motherfucker, man. Like, she only treats me like that because I wanted to know who my birth mother was. And they almost let my daughter die. Yeah, my daughter had to have spine surgery. Could have been prevented. The whole time the doctor was like, they needed to do genetic testing on me. And so I kept asking my mama, do y'all have my birth records? You know, they had already been lying to me. My daughter was 15, so I was like 36. And I kept saying, do y'all got my birth records? So, you know, they can, you know, do some genetic testing. We ain't got it. I said, would you allow my daughter to die, not to tell me who I am? My birth mother told me, my adopted mama told me, yeah. My adopted dad told me, yeah, you'll never find out who your mama is. We didn't adopt you to tell you who your people were. You're going to suffer in this family. And you don't never get shit. Unless you live the way we want to live, we ain't going to never support you. I grew around motherfuckers like that. And to this day, they still hate me. And I ain't got I feel some type of way about it. Who the fuck wouldn't? And, you know, my daughter be like, well, don't treat them like... My daughter done cursed me out. She treat me worse. And I ain't done half the shit to her that they done to me. And she said, well, why you treat them like that? Why you treat me like that? And they allow her to disrespect me. Like, there's no love. The only love in that family is the love from their people. You know, my adopted mama and dad, their daughter, their grandkids and shit like that. But the motherfuckers ain't never loved me, man, ever in life. They run around telling people all these like, well, he was around here snapping for no reason. That's a fucking lie. Even when the cop was called, I told him, bro, all he gotta do is tell me who my mama is and I'll leave. It ain't like I want to be here. Why y'all want? Well, we just want you to leave and we don't want you to have nobody. That's how they is. If they can't control it, they don't want me to have nobody. I grew up with people like that. And then the whole neighborhood started believing this shit. But now, you know, it's coming full circle in the neighborhood like, you know what? That shit ain't right. That shit ain't fucking right. And God, you know, I've been praying to God. You know, I prayed to Jesus for all these years. Like, help me find my mama. Never worked. Shit never worked. And I'll never be a Christian because they Christians. And there's no way I can believe in that shit you believe in. You know, adopting a child and then be like, fuck them. What you adopt me for?